It's the end of August, and I've just found out the details of where the old abandoned mining apartments are, and I'm on my way there. I'm not really sure what to expect, and I'm a little bit nervous and just a little bit scared, and so I arrive here. The first map brought me to this area here, and I found this abandoned, well, I thought it was abandoned like farmyard, but there's lots of farming equipment in there, so I assumed that maybe it's being used, and the beer can and towel sort of give it a sign. And so I found a second map, and it brought me to this location. I got out of my car and I saw the tip of the abandoned building, abandoned apartments, and I started to get a bit of, nervousness in me, because I knew I was going to be going up to it, and I've seen some photos of it, and I was quite excited, but still very nervous. And here's a couple of photos of the green tea field that's in front of it, and you can see there's a lot of overgrowth there. And so I decided to find a way to get in, and I went to the right of my car and found this little what looks like it's some paths going up, and a little rice bowl there, and there's some other things that show that people have been up there. And in fact, I sort of left my towel up there, so the next person will see there. And I thought this was a no entry, no, stay out kind of sign, but it wasn't, and luckily. And so I pursued on and up the fence line and found a little entrance way to get in. So I crawled under, got in, got a bit dirty, but still. Got to the top where the apartments are, and look at a great view. They would have had a great view when they were staying here way back. And I'll give you a bit of history and details of how to get to this place a little bit later on in the video, so please stay around for that. And the first building, the building you just saw, was the south facing building, and it's very overgrown with lots of trees and bush and stuff like this, because it's August, so it's middle of summer. So I went to the north facing building, and there was a sort of like a path into it, and this is my first actual sight of inside the building, and I was starting to get a little bit nervous, and as you can see, it looks like there's been a few people that have been here, and you can see my stick waving in front of us, and that's because I hate spiders. If you've seen a previous video of me that I've put up on YouTube, then you'll see me talking about spiders, and I don't hate them. But one thing I did notice was that there wasn't actually many spiders in the actual building, which led me to believe that maybe a lot of people come up to and have a look at this abandoned mining apartments, and you'll see just there's some. This is, I guess, where the power comes into the apartments and stuff, and there was no spider webs, no nothing. So maybe people come in and clean it out and take photos and whatnot. But still, I was very nervous, very scared that maybe someone might pop their head around. And here is why they're called the landslide apartments, is because at some point, I don't know when, an actual landslide came down and swept through the at least the bottom apartments, and it's the main feature there. And being sort of the end of rainy season, summer, the tatami mats on the floor, they're very soggy, so I was worried about travelling over them, being a big guy myself, so I didn't venture too far into the actual apartments themselves, but still you get a sense of what it's like inside. There's a lot of you can just see that they've just sort of moved out, but a lot of the damage, I think, was done from visitors and whatnot. And you can't see it. There's a wee toilet in there, and not a bathroom. I'm not sure. I think there was a bathroom, but I'm not 100% sure. Didn't really see any baths or showers, so maybe there's a communal shower and something like that. But there's a little kitchen there and some rocks just outside. So this was the ground floor apartment, so that's why there's a lot of dirt in there. So this is, oh fucking hell, I'm pretty actually quite skewed actually. Into the stairs here, and we're just inside the first floor, and fuck, sweating like a dog. It's hot here, and yeah, it's pretty overgrown. I want to probably go up these stairs and up to the top there if I can, but fuck, there's no one here, but you can hear something in the distance sort of making the branches creak, and well, it could be the trees just in the wind, but it sounds a bit different to that. So yeah, a little bit but anyway, you know, I got a bit dirty trying to get in here, so yeah, now I'm going to go up these stairs and see what this looks like. So I'll let you sort of listen, and I don't talk much, but still you can sort of get an impression of what it was like for me to walk in there. Yeah, trying to kill the spider webs. And so that moment just put the shits up me, and I mumble to myself. I says, "Oh, that's a relief to sort of see that pigeon in there, because most likely no one else is there, well, at least in that section. So I'm sort of all by myself, but nonetheless, it gave me a fright. You saw the camera shake there. The pigeon was trying to get out, and so you can see in the room here, there's some porno magazines. I don't imagine they're from the 1969s. Maybe someone's come up there and just sort of left them there. But there was a newspaper from 1944 and some other little bits and pieces. But for some reason, someone brought up some porno magazines and left them there. And like I said, the ground, the floor is actually really soggy. And I don't remember much rain coming through over the last few days, but I imagine they just don't have a chance to dry because it's a rainy season, and this summer's been pretty wet as well. So there was a couple of moments that sort of gave me a bit of a jump, and this was another one. This the sound you can hear is actually the 12 o'clock chime in the local town that's just a few kilometers away, and this happens throughout Japan. Maybe not in Tokyo, but at least in most of the smaller cities you'll hear this at 7 o'clock, 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So it gave me a bit of a scare. I thought someone's phone was ringing and something like that. But anyway, we're on the north-facing building, looking out sort of I guess west way towards Nagoya, and you can see there's the south building of the mining apartments. And I was just waiting for someone to poke their head out, or I see a ghost or something like that. I was just like, oh, please not. But yet, you know, I really enjoyed being up there, and you know, and I wish I could have gone into the south building as well, but it was just too overgrown to sort of get in there. Maybe next time if I go up, I can take some swing to sort of clean it up. So I had a good time, and on the way back down I took photos, and hopefully you'll be able to catch those photos on the blog, which I'll have some directions to this location, so if anyone wants to go. And again, here's a look from the outside looking into the apartments. And so a little bit of history is that there was a mine here, and they built these apartments after World War II, and then I imagine, I'm not 100% sure, but the mine closed down, and so the apartments around about 1960, late 60s, 69, and so they just left them like that. And they haven't been touched, so yeah. Oh, I'll let you myself explain. I found this big gate here. The buildings are just up here, and I found these gates here after going through under the fence and all that kind of stuff. Came up to them to have a bit of a look, because I thought, oh yeah, I might just jump over and see if I can get a photo of the front and some video of the front, right? Then I come up and I'm like, oh, there must be a lock down here, I thought. Oh, and what the? You mean I just could have come around this side of the and walked in? But in the end, actually, once you just get up to about here, there's some tea fields, green tea fields, green tea fields, whatever, just up there. And then there's a bit of a bank like this here, but this is actually probably a little bit easier to climb here compared to what is around that side. It's more straight up, as you might see in another video. But anyway, fudge. Next time might just go to the front instead. So I was saying before, the apartments have been abandoned, you know, for like a good 50 years now, and so they're in pretty good condition as well. But anyway, I gotta thank Kansai, abandoned Kansai, who's actually been here and sort of took some photos and video of this, and he didn't actually give the location, and so I didn't know where they were, and like I said, the night before I went here I found some other photos on a Japanese blog and put two and two together and went there and was able to sort of walk around here. So I'll put a link to his blog in the description. He's also taken photos and video as well, and like I said, I'll leave, if you go to TheJapanOnlineChannel.com, there will be a link in the description to where you can actually find a map of how to get to this location. So please check there, and of course like us on Facebook, leave a like here if you like, and any comments, and please subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Later.